duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love.
We must love.
We must protect.
We must protect.
We must fight.
We must fight
For one another.
for one another.
Ashe. That is a chant by the incomparable Asada Shakur, y'all. How are y'all feeling?
Good.
I know y'all still eating that good old fruit and bagels, but how are y'all feeling? Welcome to the Black Feminism Lives Summit, curated by Black women radicals. I'm really, really humbled by the opportunity to be your host, to be your MC, to be your, let's say, river guy. Dr. Jamie Swift is the creator, founder, and executive director of Black Women Radicals, a Black feminist advocacy organization dedicated to uplifting and centering Black women and gender-expansive peoples, radical activism in Africa and in the African diaspora. Let's give her a round of applause.
We're not in church, y'all don't understand me with that. Y'all, give it up for Miss Denise Alvarez. And I'm so excited to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the National Black Feminist Organization at our Black Feminism Lives Summit, because Black feminism truly and surely does live, y'all. Y'all believe that?
Yes.
Black feminism lives.
Black feminist organization story started with Black women reacting to racism in the women's movement. They were also countering sexism in the civil rights and Black nationalist movements.
Black feminism to me is liberation and justice for all people, the struggle for freedom. So there's a long history of Black feminism. It's not ahistorical. Really struck by the elders' conversation with the National Black Feminist Organizers and what it meant to them to be in a space with Black women, to have felt freed by that space just in those conversations with one another, and to just see each other, the mirror reflection of other Black women who were organizing, who were feminists, who were learning about feminism. That was really powerful and palpable to me.
Y'all, this is a big deal. We have the former members of the National Black Feminist Organization here. 50 years. We have Reverend Diane Lacey, we have Miss Deborah Singletary, and we have Miss Eugenia Wiltshire. Let's stand up for them, y'all, and give them a round of applause for everything that they've done for us.
But what for me was so important and so special was the education I got.
And from there, I heard about NBFO, and like the others, when I got there, I felt like I was at home, that I was alive. There was a place for me. I wasn't to this or to that. I was enough.
Black feminism has to be about a movement within the Black race, within the Black culture. There needs to be an elimination of those sexist, sexual patterns that tend to oppress all of us.
So we have to think really much more expansively about the way that prisons reinforce gender oppression, especially in the lives of Black women and Black femmes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The next question we have is for Ms. Denise. We are in the panel Archiving for Our Lives, the Politics of Black Feminist Art, Storytelling, and Memory Work.
And that's why research and community and conversation makes storytelling and memory work, possible.
We assume that, for instance, we're looking at abolitionist work and we're talking about the role of the police state and the carceral state. And as a community, we can also be very carceral and punishment driven. And so we will say our own mayor, we have our own Black political establishment that tries to convince us that we are so criminal that we need to be fighting against ourselves.
Sonny Armand is a Black genderqueer artist and founder of For the World.
To identify the record keeper in your family or in your life. Aisha Becker Burroughs is a Harlem-based Seattle-bred womanist, writer, researcher, and social
to continue this work that's been started by our elders and to move forward in solidarity. And part of that is being really honest and clear about what colorism looks like. And know that in growing from that, we are more powerful.
This is very exciting and means a lot to me in terms of where we go from here.
Let's get into the next panel.
And so I urge y'all, when you tell the story, tell it from the perspective of our resistance, not our victimization.
You talking to people about rising sea levels and they're like, Kit, what are you talking about? I got real shit I need to be dealing with. How do we do a better job of connecting this, unpacking the language, dismantling it? Because my daughter was asthmatic almost from birth, right? Because she was living in a community that had 13,000 diesel truck trips every day.
Black feminism to me is issues where Black women and all can come together and fight for issues that impact us. I definitely enjoyed the summit too, where everything is connected, such as environmental, reproductive, and definitely being able to come together and tell our stories.
Dr. Kiangi Lamaka Taylor.
Black women in political office seem to fulfill some of this promise. Indeed, Black women in powerful positions was an indication of change underway in the country, we were told. But it was also assumed that women in these positions could do more to bridge the gaps of inequality, the anger coursing through the streets of the nation.
So yes, I'm Samus, I'm a producer, I'm an MC. I'm a descendant of Patrice Lumumba. So seeing him entering into this space, I already knew I was at home. I pretend I'm popping rubber bands. I will clap my booty like I got a pair of rubber hands. Damn! And it's so good to be rapping and everybody gets the references. All the references.
It hurts me, but I guarantee that without you, I'm a better me. And now I see the paths with some clarity. Thank God I took my ass to some therapy.
How you feeling? The impact of colorism on Black girlhood and Black feminist movements, moderated by Maya Fano.
And I think even having to make those sorts of preambles to like real critique, even that, you're having to mold yourself in a way to accommodate the feelings.
When we start talking about colorism, we start implicating ourselves and the harm we might be inflicting onto other Black people.
Colorism is racism. Colorism is racism. So
another way we describe the work is the struggle. The struggle to keep ourselves whole in the midst of continued racist, sexist, and homophobic oppression and exclusion. The very things the National Black Feminist Organization spoke to 50 years ago.
Black feminism is liberation.
It means joy, it means community, and it is expansive.
Black feminism to me is an opportunity to merge all of those thought processes. I'm a Black person, I'm a woman, I'm trying to fight for liberation, I want freedom for my people, I want my child to be okay. There's an opportunity to learn about not only the history, but also a means for us to move forward into a place where we can actually be free and where we can accept and be loving of the humanity of our people.